Hi, welcome to the introduction of Builder Studio. So once you sign in, you will come to this Builder Studio menu, and there are options available on this menu, and in the tabbed sections, there is a description help on the process of building, app and API. And also there are links to quickly look at the documentation and resources on GitHub. So let me open the documentation in a new window, and coming back also I'll open GitHub resources in a new window. Going back in. So let's introduce briefly to documentation. What is EasyManage? EasyManage helps you build a full stack app which includes front end and back end via no code methodology. It generates code for your app, and then once you download code, deploy and run project, you can run the app with live data in just 5 minutes. So, so this Builder Studio helps you build the app. The steps in building are you would either connect to a data source like a database and import your schema tables, or you can define new inside EasyManage Studio. Then you can manage those tables. Let's also quickly look in the tab by clicking the tab. So you can connect to a database source and import the table views definitions, which EasyManage generates the app from. In manage tables, you can either define new tables if they are not already in the database, and you can verify your fields and other metadata information. EasyManage treats first column in a table as a key, so you can verify and shift ordering of columns to get your key column in the first place, and some more options are there. Once you have imported or created your tables, you can make build selections to build a project, or your project can have the tables and views from where it can generate the app. So there are few ways of making the selection. Also, there is a way to generate app for all the tables and views in your EasyManage workspace. Next step is to explore the project objects. And this is work in progress area. We'll have more uh, graphical user interface for this section. As of now, much of the functionality happens via low code customization, which is very easy and very fast. The next step is build project, which is like generate the code for your project via the options. And then you can list builds, download them. And then the run builds is when you download and extract your builds and import the readily available projects, front end and back end, and compile, run, and deploy. So let me go back to the main screen here. The tab menu we saw, there are, important options are available right away here. Like you would first import your tables or views. But before that, let's look at the license quota. EasyManage plans provide you with a fixed number of licenses to generate your uh, app from the table. So let's look at them. So the free plan allows 5 objects, tables, views to be, imported and generated. And as of now, there is a promotion going on where the first month of starter plan is included in the free plan that allows you to build the app for 50 tables or views with daily quota of 10. And this first month starter free is available for 35 days from the sign up. So this was the license quota information screen. Let me go back to the Builder Studio menu. The next step would be to import tables, and I will quickly go to these options, give intro, and then we will have a detailed section of performing these actions in a separate video. This is introductory video for Builder Studio. So under import tables, you would select a data source and import objects from it. First, you will define the new DB source where you can create your DB source for your cloud database. Then coming back. And then once you have defined your data source, it will appear here and you can select that data source and then query objects and then view their fields. And then finally you can import as well. You can do list and list import. So this is a brief intro on import tables, but we'll look at this step in details in a separate section. Then after importing tables, I think verifying key columns, and right now there are no tables imported, so there is not much data here. And these are kind of a self-explanatory, steps, except like generate code menu, we will just have a brief intro. So you can generate code for all your tables in your workspace, or you can bookmark them for a session, or you can have like bookmarks from multiple sessions you can use to create the app. So there is some more options to manage your bookmarks and clear them and all. So and then once you have built your project, the list builds from the left hand side menu or here will help you list your builds, and you can then download a zip which will have a readily deployable projects for you to just bring it in them in the IDE of your choice, compile, deploy, and run. There are some more quick menus available here, like you can list tables, columns for your imported objects. So this was a brief introduction for the Builder Studio menu. And quickly look at the doc section. You can navigate through the documentation section. We have documentation on how to build your first app, Builder Studio information, how would you build front end and back end, and more. And GitHub has resources for learning, like the tutorials and sample apps, which you can download and use them. So this was a brief introduction on Builder Studio.